My name is Alma Alex, and I'm in 7th grade, and I'm ELK Student of the Month for March.
My name is Vitvik Bonagiri, and I'm in 7th grade, and I've been selected for Student of the Month for March.
I'm Julie Ivanko. I'm in 8th grade, and I've been selected for 8th grade Student of the Month for March.
My favorite subject in school is math because I like formulaic things and I like logical thinking.
My favorite subjects in school are math and geometry because I like numbers.
My favorite subject in school is math because it's like clear cut and I just always like numbers.
My strengths in the school community are I bring a positive attitude to the classroom.
I help a lot of people and I just try to be nice.
I can take leadership when I can, and I always like to motivate people to do their best.
I want to go to college and do something in the medical field, like maybe be a doctor of some sort, and it's basically because I want to help people.
I want to get into a good college and work as a doctor or something to do with math.
After high school, I plan on going to college and maybe going into the military.
I can provide leadership if necessary. I can provide motivation, and yeah.
Some characteristics that make me Student of the Month, that I'm always smiling and I am always happy.
Well, I'm nice and helpful and caring and kind.
My favorite activities are field hockey and lacrosse.
I do dancing and I was part of the math counts team and the Battle of the Books team.
I like to do karate, or I've been part of a math counts team, or doing math competitions and like stuff like that.
I haven't really decided anything yet, but like maybe something with babies or something.
Well, I want to try to make like a discovery or to try to help the world and change how we live in today.
I would like to go into the military because I want to serve my country.
My biggest influence in my life is competition because whenever I'm faced with competition, I always want to do my best. Also, my dad, always, whenever I'm down, he helps me up.
Some of the influences in my life that help me succeed are definitely my teachers and family.
My family, like my brother, he really helps me a lot with school and stuff. And my mom, she helps me like learn, and so does my dad. And they take me everywhere and basically visit them. I'm here.
I would like to thank my mom and my friends for always keeping me on task.
I want to thank my teachers and my family and all my friends.
I would like to thank my family and my friends for helping me along the way.
I'm Kara McFadden. I'm in 9th grade and I was selected for March Student of the Month.
My name is Sanjana Yadav. I'm in 10th grade and I was selected for March Student of the Month.
My name is Jenna Booth. I'm a junior and I'm March Student of the Month.
My name is Elena Harris. I'm in 12th grade and I got Student of the Month of March.
My name is Jamie Specka. I'm a senior this year and I was selected for the March Student of the Month.
I like math a lot because it has like a definite answer and it comes easy to me, and then I also like Spanish to learn a new language.
My favorite subjects in school are chem, physics, and math, and it's because I love being in a lab and I love science.
Some of my favorite subjects are art and woodshop. I like art because you can express yourself, do what you want, and I like woodshop because you can build anything you want and expand the possibilities of your mind.
My favorite subjects in school are definitely science because I feel like that's the most that I can relate to my life, and that's more along the lines of what I want to go into.
My favorite subject in school would have to be band. It's just like a big family there and we all get along, and I really love the teacher, Mr. Linder.
My strengths as a member of the school community include my work ethic and my ability to help others.
Some of my strengths is that basically I never give up. It's that even though when something gets hard at times, I still poke at it until it's done.
My strengths as a member of the school community are that I'm very involved within clubs and organizations within our school, and I'm very passionate about a lot of the programs that we have here.
Some of my strengths are I try to be kind to everyone. I try to include everyone. I like to take positions of leadership, although I'm happy with letting others do that as well.
I would say that I'm hardworking and I'm open to learning.
My plans after high school are to attend Delaware Valley University to become an agricultural teacher.
I'm definitely going to go to college. I'd love to pursue my doctorate because I have a passion for education, and eventually I would like to pursue some sort of engineering.
Plans after high school. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. I have a lot of interests. As of now, I'm really interested in space, so I would love to find something to do with that. Any field of science, really.
My plans after high school is community college and transferred to another college. So I want to do community college first because I can figure out who I am.
I would like to go to college, preferably at UPenn, and pursue a career in business.
Some characteristics that I believe make me a candidate for Student of the Month are my thoughtfulness, my intelligence, I guess.
My work ethic and my ability to work well with others would make me a good candidate for Student of the Month.
I think that my academic honesty and the role I play in the classroom help make me a candidate for Student of the Month because I'm very interested in working with others and helping them as well.
Characteristics that make me a candidate for Student of the Month are that I'm very willing to help out, whether it's teachers or students, and I'm also just very involved in everything at Northern.
The characteristics that make me a character Student of the Month is that as I work hard, I make sure my grades are up, and I do whatever I can to finish what I need to do.
I cheer through school and I dance outside of school. I also enjoy NHS and Science League a lot.
I like to play tennis and play guitar.
My favorite activities outside of school are fencing, I sew, I craft. Inside of school, I'm a part of the Winter Guard, and I love doing marching band.
My favorite activities inside and outside of school are playing sports, mainly field hockey, especially within school, but I do like to go to the gym and run after school sometimes too, and I also like working on my dad's farm.
Some of my favorite activities include graphic design, art, martial arts, and cooking.
Ultimately, I would like to major in something in the economics or financial field and work at a company like Morgan Stanley or Goldman Sachs.
I love science, and I would love to pursue a career in that field because I just love the idea that there's still so many things that are unknown in this universe. There's so much to find.
Ultimately, as an engineer, I think I'd just like to learn as much as possible. Just I think I want to pursue an aerospace field or a chemical field, and just being able to pursue those lab areas are interesting to me.
So I would like to teach floral design classes and greenhouse management classes, and I would like to accomplish just being an outlet and a resource for students because I've made great relationships with some teachers that I'll never forget, and I want to be that person for my future students as well.
I wanted to pick graphic design because it's kind of like technical. You could expand and learn from different businesses. You get to try different new things depending on what the subject is. But in fashion design, it's kind of like the same way, but you could draw, you could paint. It's more artistic.
Some of the influences in my life that help me to succeed are definitely the people involved in it. I have a lot of amazing teachers, and my parents are really supportive.
My parents definitely, and my brother.
My parents definitely motivate me to succeed. I'm really motivated by my younger sister and setting a good example for her, as well as just knowing I want to go to a really good college.
Influences in my life that motivate me to succeed are my parents and my ag teachers and FFA advisors. They're always there to help me, whether it be a job application or completing my resume or just practicing for a speech I may have to give. They're always supportive and they're always there to help me.
I would like to thank my mom for helping me along the way. She helps me with everything English. My dad helps motivate me to keep getting good grades, and my sister is always there, just as a friend.
I'd like to thank my family and my teachers for supporting me and pushing me to do my very best.
I'd definitely like to thank my parents for keeping me grounded, especially on the nights that you stay up all night to study.
My name is Lucy Altis. I'm in 7th grade. I was selected for the Student of the Month in April.
My name is Adam Zhang. I'm in 8th grade and I was selected for April Student of the Month.
My favorite subjects in school are algebra and global studies because they just come easily and naturally to me.
My favorite subjects in school are math, science, Chinese, and Rogate. I'm interested in a lot of languages and I like math and science because they consist of a lot of fields to study.
My strengths include bringing a positive feel to classrooms and participating.
Some of my strengths are that I'm honest, trustworthy, and hardworking.
After high school, I plan to go to college and major in math because I want to be a teacher.
Some of my plans after high school are attending Princeton University and maybe becoming an environmental activist.
Some characteristics that make me a candidate for Student of the Month include bringing a natural flow to classrooms and bringing a positive feel to everyone around me.
Some characteristics are that I'm hardworking and I put in a lot of effort into everything I do.
Inside of school, I play the trumpet for our band, and outside of school, I spend time with all my friends, and I run track and field for the school.
In school, I am a member of FBLA and I participate in math counts. And outside of school, I'm a black belt in martial arts.
I plan to teach because I like to show people how to do things, and it just makes me happy to see others learning.
Well, I hope to invent something that could change the world in some way to save it from pollution and stuff like that.
Some influences in my life that motivate me to succeed include my family and my friends because I like to show them what I can do.
Some influences are my family and friends who encourage and support me.
I like to thank my sisters and my parents for helping me along the way and showing me how to do different things.
I'd like to thank my parents, teachers, and friends who have supported me all the way.
My name is Isabel Connor. I'm in 9th grade and I was selected for April.
So my name is Emily Song and I am in 10th grade and I was selected for Student of the Month of April.
Hi, my name is Billy Irwin. I am grade 11 and for the month of April I was selected for Student of the Month.
My name is Natalie Tesla. I'm a senior and I was selected for April Student of the Month.
My favorite subjects are probably leaning towards more art, I guess, because I think it brings out creativity and different ideas and different approaches that you can have for things.
I really enjoy my AP Bio class and my anatomy class because just the scale on which our human body works amazes me.
My favorite subject is art because it's a creative outlet for me.
One of my favorite subjects is AP Environmental Science. Another favorite is Greenhouse.
As a member of the school community, I think I am hardworking, diligent, and I try to put my best foot forward in whatever I do.
My strengths are being a role model to my peers and being a leader.
I guess like my enthusiasm and like spreading laughter around.
I'd like to go to college after high school because I want to get a degree and get a good job.
My plans after high school is obviously going to college, but I also want to travel the world a little bit and adventure. And I guess I want to do that because I want to see new things and like how other people are living.
After high school, I will be attending Penn State. I will be looking towards getting a degree in civil engineering, a major in civil engineering, as well as a minor in environmental engineering. I feel like that appeals to me because it's a part of my passion. I enjoy helping Earth's systems, I enjoy helping people's systems, and that's an important part of my passion.
I plan to go to a 4-year college and possibly grad school. I'm not sure which college yet, but I'm still making that decision.
Some things that make me a candidate for Student of the Month could be my encouragement to others and like my self-effort, I guess, of how much work I put in.
I think my characteristics as a kind person and my helping nature have made me an excellent option for Student of the Month.
Characteristics that make me a candidate for Student of the Month would be, like I said before, hardworking, and I make friends easy and I try to find the good in every bad situation.
Some characteristics that I have that would make me a good candidate for Student of the Month is that I'm kind, I'm caring, and I'm very compassionate.
As a member of our school, my favorite activity is GSA. I enjoy interacting with other members of the LGBTQ+ community. It's a joy to be with others who are indeed like me.
Inside of school, I'm actually running for vice president, so I like class council, and outside of school, I play basketball.
Outside of school, I enjoy horseback riding, and inside of school, I love doing field hockey.
Some activities that I enjoy doing in or out of school is volunteer work. I like going to like animal shelters and hanging out with the animals.
In college, I'd like to major as a psychologist major, or I'd like to be a lawyer.
Different careers that I want to prosper in could be like business and marketing, because I enjoy like branching out to other people and sharing my ideas and point of views.
I feel like I'm an individual who enjoys working with systems that people use, and I feel like I enjoy working with things that are going to help people.
In college, I would like to pursue the major of forensic science. I'm not really sure if I want to go like the law enforcement way, like police work, or in the lab and do like lab tech stuff.
Some of the major influences in my life to want to succeed would be my parents, because they show me like how hardworking they are in general.
Some things in my life that motivate me is seeing the world around me. I do see a lot of failure, but those few successes that I see, I think are a great pusher at what I want the world to be. I want to be a part of the world's success.
Influences in my life are people such as my parents and my teachers, because I always want to make them proud.
My parents motivate me to succeed as long as my teachers are my peers.
One of the people I'd like to thank is a man named William Art. He was my AP composition teacher last year at my old school. He showed me the way of trying, and I felt like he really made me feel like an intelligent individual, and that led me on the right direction. Additionally, I would like to thank a teacher, Ms. Bacco, who's here. She's showed me a more advanced understanding of my passion, and that really makes me feel energized and excited for the field I will be in the future.
My parents, I would like to thank, because they're always pushing me to do my best, especially my dad, because he was a policeman and I would like to somehow follow in his footsteps.
Well, I'd like to thank my teachers, because they push me to do as best as I can.
I would like to thank all my teachers, because they encourage me so much and they bring happiness to my life, because they always joke around with me and I like joking around with them. And I guess the stronger bond that we build encourages me.
My name is Tandy Sendi. I'm in 7th grade and I was selected for Student of the Month for the month of May.
So I'm Sean Hunter. I'm in 8th grade and I'm a Student of the Month of May.
So my favorite subject at school is ELA Comp, because I like writing, Global Studies because I feel the stuff we learn in there is interesting and fun, and Algebra because I like math and like working with numbers.
Some of my favorite subjects are American History and Science, because I just like history, like about a lot of stuff.
Some of the strengths as a member of a school community is that I'm very hardworking and I always try my best to excel in everything.
I'm respectful to everybody. I treat people like they treat me with respect.
After high school, I'm planning on going to college, and hopefully I find a job that I'm very passionate about so I can have a happy life.
After high school, I want to play in track and field, and it kind of will help me because like you can get scholarships more and more for that.
The characteristics that make me a candidate for Student of the Month is that I always try my best and I encourage others to try their best too so they can thrive as well.
I'm loyal, I'm very helpful to people, and I'm caring to like anybody.
So my favorite activity, inside school I'm in like 4 clubs including FBLA and Paw Prince. And outside of school I like to listen to music and just chill.
I do basketball. I used to do soccer, which I still kind of do. And track like came to me at like a time and point, so I was like, oh, let's do track.
I'm looking forward to being in editing for business, and I would like to help publish books.
Trying to be one of the fastest probably in the country.
Some of the influences in my life that motivate me to succeed are my sister, because I look up to her because I feel she's really smart and she does really well in school. And also myself, because I hold myself to high standards and I really want to meet those standards.
My sister, she influenced me. My family, my dad, he influenced me a lot by pushing me to the limits I want to go to.
I would like to thank my parents for always encouraging me and helping me to do my best. My friends for hyping me up, of course. And my siblings for being setting examples for me, and also my teachers for helping me.
My family, my teachers, my friends, my coaches, everybody actually.
My name is Frankie Adriatico. I'm in 9th grade and I was selected for the month of May.
My name is Emily D'Angelo. I'm a sophomore and I was selected for the month of May.
My name is Caitlin Kerfis. I am in 11th grade and I was selected in May.
My name is William Mesa. I'm a senior in high school and I was student of the month of May.
My favorite subjects in school are probably math and English because I like to write and I like solving problems.
So my favorite subjects in school are math and science. I like math because I'm pretty good at it and it comes to me pretty easily. It's just a bunch of fun, cool things you can do with it.
My favorite subjects in school are probably math and English because I really like to problem solve.
Algebra and public speaking are my favorite subjects because I get to talk to my friends and learn new things every day.
Strengths are being a role model. I role model a bunch of younger kids, from freshman football players and baseball players to ROTC kids, and I just like to be looked up to in school.
My strengths are my willingness to participate in things and how helpful I am.
As a member of the school community, my strengths are probably my willingness to participate in class and the ability to work with others.
After high school, I want to go to college, and they appeal to me because I want to be successful in life.
I want to go to Rider University and I want to major in marketing. It appeals to me because in 10th grade I took marketing and that was my favorite class last year.
After high school, my plans are to go to college and maybe pursue a career in computer science.
Plans after high school to go to Stevenson University and study business administration with the sports management track, and after that I hope to get into the state police.
The characteristics that make me a student of the month are probably my willingness to participate in class and my ability to communicate with others.
I think what made me a student of the month was how I'm outgoing with others, how I help them when they need help, and I'm always nice to them.
The characteristics that would make me a candidate are my kindness, my helpfulness, and how much I participate in the school community.
I think my hard work and dedication. I've worked really hard to keep my grades up to where they are and to be a positive role model for people in school.
Inside or outside of school, my favorite activities would probably have to be basketball or playing video games with friends.
My favorite activities are playing lacrosse, and I do winter track and also cheerleading.
My favorite out-of-school activities are track and field and class council because in class council we are currently planning prom and I am the vice president of our class.
So my favorite activities are baseball and football, ROTC. Outside school, I like to do everything outdoors, hunting, fishing, community service with ROTC, baseball, football, whatever they need.
I guess just to have a good job and work somewhere that I like. I do want to own my own business one day, so I do need marketing as an aspect for that.
I hope to one day open up a baseball facility for training that could possibly host like a team or two to travel around and showcase players.
Go to college and maybe pursue a career in computer science.
I want to become a lawyer, and I want to do this because I think I would be able to help people.
What sticks out to me is the whole process of coding, and it appeals to me because I really like to problem solve, as I said before.
My parents influenced me to succeed because they always taught me to be really successful, and my mom went to college and she encourages me to do the same.
My number one influence was getting into a good college. I knew I had to study hard and keep my grades up all throughout high school to get into a good college, not slack off. And plus my mom and dad were huge influences on me. They pushed me in everything I do and they taught me to be the person I am today.
Definitely my parents. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't push myself as hard as I do now.
My motivations to succeed are probably my mom is a big one, and just my family in general.
I'd like to thank my parents, so my mom, my dad, and my mom's boyfriend currently, who helped me and teach me throughout school and everything.
I would like to thank my parents again, because if it weren't for them, I would probably give up with some of my classes.
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad. They're huge role models for me. I try to do everything they do and be exactly like they do because they're my people I look up to.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and even my stepdad for helping me along the way.
I'd just like to thank the Student Recognition Committee for picking me for Student of the Month for the month of May.